Hey, God bless you. This is Rev Corey Drakes from the Destiny Church, and I pray this finds you continuing to push towards your purpose and persist past your pain. Hey, something a lot of people may not know about me is that I love words. Nothing excites me more than to come across a word I've never heard before, go and find the definition, then look for opportunities to make it part of my vocabulary. And in doing that, one thing I realize is that big words can have a small impact, and small words can have a huge impact. And such is the case with the word but. Yes, B-U-T. You see, this small three-letter word is a complete game changer, because when we use the word but, it introduces a course of change based on something that's already been mentioned. Like you were going down one path and then something happened to cause you to go down a different path. For example, I was heading out the door, but the phone rang, so I stopped to answer it. I was going to cook something to eat, but I realized I didn't have any groceries. I was going on a vacation, but this pandemic has put all that on pause. You see, no matter how good the intention or how bad the intention, the word but really is a game changer. And that's what's so powerful about the but that we find in Ephesians chapter 2, verse 4. You see, in verses 1 through 3, Paul has talked about how we were dead in sin, how we were walking according to the ways of the world and indulging into our fleshly desires. But right in the middle of calling us out on our unworthiness and our unrighteousness, he completely flips the script and changes the game when he gets to verse 4. And he uses a simple phrase and he says, but God. And so at that moment when he says that everything that was said before is now null and void. Yes, we were sinners, but God. Yes, we were disobedient, but God. Yes, we were giving in to our desires, but God. Yes, we were on a path that was leading us directly to hell, but God. And through his son, Jesus Christ, God came in and he changed the game and he gave us new life. Now, if that doesn't display God's love and his power, then I don't know what does. You see, there's nothing that you could have ever done or nothing that you could have ever been that God's love won't cover it and save you for it. God's love is the ultimate game changer. So let me encourage you today by telling you that I don't care what it looks like, what it sounds like, what it feels like, that you serve a but God, a God who can change the situation. Trials and tribulations, but God. Death and disease, but God. Furloughs and layoffs, but God. And the amazing thing is that God can do it, and God can do it suddenly. And we rejoice because Paul says in Ephesians 2 and 4, but God, who's so rich with mercy, and has such great love for us, even though we were dead in our transgressions, he saved us through Jesus Christ, and he saved us through his grace. And I don't know about you, but in my church, whenever we hear the word grace, we give God a crazy praise because we realize that grace is simply God giving us what we don't deserve. Hey, I hope that you've been blessed on today. My prayer for you is that God will continue to keep you and God continue to love you, and that you hold on to God's unchanging hand, remain in faith, not fear, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.